All right, so welcome to episode 1 of the 0.01% show. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know me as Limo, and my podcast was called The Limo Show. And I'm still helping entrepreneurs, ambitious guys in general, systemize their dating lives. And beyond that, I also help them a bit with business. I help them a bit with fitness and other areas. But I wanted to make this show today because this episode right now, marks a turning point. And this is bigger than dating, bigger than me, bigger than what I've done so far, what I've been known as so far. Now, for years, I focused on growing my podcast, The Limo Show. And I mainly focused on dating because this is what I've struggled with and what I've been able to really master. And it's where so many men struggle. And it worked. I've helped countless entrepreneurs, countless professionals to transform their confidence, build real systems, and really create thriving relationships. But the truth is, dating was only one piece of the puzzle. And the men who really thrived in dating were the ones who had their businesses dialed in, who lived with purpose, who thought at a higher level, right? And you can have an amazing career and still crush it with dating. I'm not just talking about entrepreneurs, but I know most of my audience here who are listening are entrepreneurs. At the end of the day, dating is just communication, psychology, and economics. Economics meaning like managing your time, managing your resources. And so I realized from the get-go that it's not just about dating. It's about becoming the kind of man who operates in the top 0.01% across every area of your life. And so that's why I repositioned my brand, the 0.01% show. And instead of the Limo show, I want to call it the 0.01% show because I also felt like the Limo show was too self-centered. Like it's all about me, the Limo show. But I want to make it about you guys. I want to make it about people in general that I'm trying to help. And I want to make it about more than just dating. It's a platform for elite conversations about business, branding, mindset, lifestyle, personal development, all of that. And obviously dating. And what I want to do is I want to bring on world-class guests like entrepreneurs, creators, thinkers, people who've built extraordinary lives and businesses. Because I don't want this show to just be about me. I want it to be a place where you can directly tap into the thinking of the world's top performers. And I want to share my best insights. And so here's what you can expect from this new chapter and this new podcast moving forward. Number 1, I'm going to do a lot of solo episodes, and this is where I'll share a lot of frameworks and strategies and systems that I'm using to not only scale my business, but also crush it in dating and improve my identity over time. And then we're also going to have a lot of guest interviews with people who truly embody the 0.01% mindset and lifestyle. And finally, there's going to be a lot of raw, unfiltered lessons about performance, positioning, and building a life that's truly rare. And so the 0.01% show is going to be here to challenge how you think, to connect you with elite ideas and people, and to help you build the kind of lifestyle and results that most people can't even imagine. And if you're ready to rise above the 99% and step into the 0.01%, then follow me now on this podcast, subscribe, and I'm going to be dropping a lot of episodes in the coming weeks. So I just wanted to make this quick episode to let you know that I'm rebranding the podcast, that now it's not going to be the Limo show, but the 0.01% show, and that we're going to be scaling this podcast and we're going to be inviting bigger and bigger guests, and it's going to be super interesting to see the evolution of this podcast. So far, This is episode 155. So I've already, recorded over 150 episodes so far, and I'm not planning on stopping. So follow me. This is the beginning of something bigger, and I'm super excited to be your host and help you crush it in every area of your life.